Hi guys, so I've got this lemon cake which I made. I'll link the recipe in the description below, but it's a really simple vegan lemon cake. Not particularly healthy, it uses white flour and white sugar. I added a little bit of extra lemon to the icing, or the glaze, and I'm just going to go out to the garden and find some edible flowers to decorate it with. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all decorated. It's time to put the flowers on the cake. I know for sure that these are edible, nasturtiums. Just checking inside to make sure they don't have any bugs. I don't want to wash them because it will crush them. I might just give them a tap. Yellow and orange nasturtiums. And this is a birthday cake for a lady who loves gardening and loves flowers. So, hence the flowers. And she also specifically asked for a lemon cake. And then I've got these, which are borage flowers. They're also edible. I'm handling them very carefully so that I don't crush them, because that could spoil their look. Ooh. These stalks have fallen off, but I'll just put them on the cake anyway. And then I've also got some fennel here, which can be quite pretty. It's an acquired taste, not everybody likes fennel. And then cornflowers, I'm going to have to double check, but I think these are edible. So I'm going to put them in the middle. And then I got these flowers, which I'm not sure if they're edible, so I'm just going to put them on the side. So I'll give you a close-up of what I've got here. Very pretty lemon cake. I hope it's as delicious as it looks, and I'm pretty pleased with how pretty the flowers have turned out. Here is a close-up of the finished cake. It looks really pretty. Definitely love how the flowers look. I'm here in the Melbourne Downs near Picton, doing a lovely walk to the lower of the bay, and it's a beautiful day. Cicadas are very loud. I'm in Pelorus at last. I hitched here from Picton this morning. I hitched first of all to Spring Creek, which is a little township and it has a roundabout, and then I went right towards Nelson and got dropped off right at Pelorus Bridge campground. So I've pitched my tent, had a lovely couple of hours swimming and reading, and now I'm just going back to the bridge to take some photos and clips before my battery runs out, because it doesn't look like there's anywhere to charge it here. Hi guys, so I'm here on the Casey-Binser and I'm having lunch. I thought I'd share with you what I'm having. It's an overcast day, but the weather forecast lately has been terrible. Like, it's just been rain, rain, rain. So when I saw that there was a break in the weather for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, 7th and 8th of February, I thought, that was perfect. So I'm doing a relatively easy tramp called the Casey-Binser. It goes over 2 lowish saddles in the Arthur's Pass National Park. It's really cool. So for lunch, I've got fight wheat crackers. I've got a mandarin. I've got quite a few mandarins for this trip, which is really cool. Mandarins and kiwi fruit, one of those each day. And then peanut butter for the crackers. And then I've also got some reading material and a diary in this bag. So I might read my book. I love these medieval mysteries. I might read my book for 10 minutes or so before pressing on. So I think I'm at least a third of the way, which is really cool, and it's only 11:30. So I'll catch you later when I get to the hut. So it's the 7th of February 2022. Started out overcast, but now the sun's out. Welcome to the Casey Hut. We got here in one piece. Hooray. And the sun's come out too. So it's about 2 hours, I'd say, since the last video I filmed during my lunch break. I came up to a lovely little clearing. Oh, it went up and down a bit, but at one point I came up to a lovely little clearing with lovely little, I know this is very vague, but lovely little lichens and things growing on the trees, and I just thought, this is so beautiful, I love this part. And I think actually that coincided with the sun coming out, because it had been really overcast, and obviously before today it's been raining and horrible. Yesterday it was overcast, and today started overcast, but then the sun came out, which was so nice. And so here I am at Casey Hut. You might be able to hear my gas burner in the background, cooking some hot water so that I can make myself a second lunch, which is going to be a hot cacao. I try to have hot cacao earlier in the day, at least earlier than say 4 p.m, because it does give me lots of energy, which you don't really want later in the day because it could stop you sleeping, but that's really cool. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to say before, this morning, sorry, I was walking up a really steep hill not long after I'd started, and I got stung by a wasp for no reason whatsoever. I was just walking straight ahead, I didn't disturb a wasp nest at all, so that wasn't very nice. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think wasps don't die when they sting you, like bees do, so he was just protecting his territory, and hopefully he's fine now and he's gotten over the horrible intruder, Casey, who was just tramping along. Yeah, so another exciting event was that I got to see the old hut site. Hallelujah Flat was really cool and beautiful, and I was really pleased when I saw it because I knew that meant I was a third of the way. So it wasn't long after that I had my lunch break, and then when I opened my food bag I noticed that my organic linseed had spilled everywhere, so I had fun cleaning that up. And now I'm just envisioning an afternoon in the sunny hut reading my murder mystery and listener that I found, and just enjoying the sun and the peace and quiet, and maybe I'll even have the hut to myself, you never know. So this is the deck. Got a few things drying in the sun. Look at the lovely corrugated plastic, I find that so cool because you can see the sky through it. And then you can hear the river, cicadas. As you can see here, this hut, the Casey Hut, was built very recently, only 2 years ago. Not even 2 years ago, and it replaced the other one, which burnt down. I think I walked past the hut site about 15 minutes before I got to this one. There's a solemn wind tonight that sings a solemn rain. The trees that have been quiet so long flutter and start again. The slender trees, the heavy trees, the fruit trees laden and proud, lift up their branches to the wind that cries to them so loud. The little bushes and the plants bow to the solemn sound, and every tiniest blade of grass shakes on the quiet ground. By Catherine Mansfield. So it's about 10:30 a.m. on the 8th of February, and I'm about 15 minutes or so from Casey Hut towards Binser Saddle, and it's another beautiful day. When we woke this morning, the hut was sort of bathed and the valley was covered in a mist, but the sun came out. There were 2 people in the hut with me last night, and they were both lovely. And I just stopped because the scenery here is so lovely. I had to take some photos. So it's about 10 a.m. and I am here at the start of the trek to Carroll Hut. I spent a lovely 2 days in Arthur's Pass, starting to get a little bit bored, and so I'm so happy that I'm going walking again. And the weather's cleared as well, so I've had another break from the rain. I've been very lucky, and it's supposed to be cloudy today, but the sun's actually come out. So I'm looking forward to a nice steep walk up to Carroll Hut, and hopefully it's peaceful and quiet and lovely up there. Hi guys, so I have arrived at Carroll Hut. It was a very steep walk, but I paced myself and took quite a lot of breaks, and it didn't take very long at all to get here, all things considered. And it's still a nice fine day, so I'm going to go up a little bit along the ridge and see what I can see on the other side. But the views from the hut are pretty cool. You can see State Highway 73 and the viaduct and stuff from the hut.